Hello, Daywalkers. Mr. Storkin here, and welcome to a special episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Today we're taking a look at one Constance, who is a bit crazy. She was kind of experimenting on and kind of has a grand plan. You know, she's kind of crazy, has multiple personalities that's affected by the day. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We will talk more about her in a moment. Again, hit that subscribe button because this helps out. But you are continuing on. I'm still using golden deers because that's my house of choice. As we take a look at none other than where are you, Constance? There's Constance.
Anyone else would be more useful.
That's how I feel. So we're having her paired up with Happy, and for those who don't know who Constance is a mage. A lot of mage characters. Considering a class that I don't like, we are using mages a lot. But she's just a very interesting character. I think she's very fun. She is the ultimate goth chick in this thing, where she basically has two defined personalities: the happy version and the darkness that is willing to experiment with different spells. And you get that a lot in her conversations too. Constance does have multiple personalities, which isn't horrible. It's actually kind of entertaining when it changes depending on the day or night, which is really cool. But the one constant with Constance that wasn't my intention to be like, oh, this is a pun, is that how do I put this politely? It revolves around the daytime. So at night, she's her darker half, but during the day, she's very optimistic and hopeful. Okay, that's saying something because she is really depressed and like very self-deprecating. So just like me. Yeah, I see myself in Constance a bit too much, which is not something that you probably want to be true, but it's true when you're just like, oh yeah, I'm kind of like Constance because I was I shoot the other day, and they're like, oh man, you all did great. So it's like, I did not. Like, you could have chosen anyone else. Like, my job's replaceable. It's always fun when you can joke around with everyone. So, yeah. Okay, as we get the Empire of Light. So, yeah, she is part of the Ashen Wolves, so she was tucked away because of her personality. But I like that she is able to explore more with her personality. I love those Shadow Balls. I can't help but think of Pokemon when I see those Shadow Balls. I'm just like, yeah. The Shadow Ball attack. So, yeah. Let's get to destroying you all, shall we? It's nice to know how my mind actively works. And we are paired with Happy. Which odd because she is a giant wolf. But I should pair her up with Marianne because Marianne has the horse attack. And Constance loves horses. Like, every time you're like, you have the option of her job, she has the option to just be like, oh yeah, we're going to run the horse stables because she likes horses. Also, she's really creative. Again, like, she creates her own spells. I think that's more of her darker half taking over. It's just like, oh, I will practice spells to annihilate you all. And I think it's an interesting approach at things, but you be you know. Run fast and run far. So, yeah. I'm starting to really like this thing. It's really good. That did not work as expected. Run. Anywho, this is the part of the show where I run out of things to say already and just be like, how's everyone doing? I'm doing okay. I'm going to spend most of the day recording because I got my work done early, which I was very happy about. And then I'm going to watch some... I'm debating about either rewatching Shazam, the first one, in somewhat mental preparation for the sequel, or watching X2 because I haven't seen X2 in a while. So yeah, it's debating about a movie. Actually, I own Shazam on Blu-ray. I actually look at it I'm looking at it right now. I really wish Zachary Levi. So Zachary, I don't know why I've been on this complete Zachary Levi mindset because I'm currently watching Chuck. Still great. I don't like Ellie as a character. Well, that's a separate issue. Like, come on, Morgan. She is a deplorable person to most anyone. So, yeah, I love that line. Sorry for my inept technique. That's just great. So yeah, I like Constance. I'm glad she was included in this. Again, you hear me say a lot about all the Ashen Wolves. I'm glad they were added because I have nothing against any of the Ashen Wolves except for one, which is happy because I think a lot of her she doesn't really have a personality, and I think Constance took any real responsibility she could have had. So yeah, even though it is implied that she is connected to the divine beasts, but more on that later. So yeah, I'm also going to be recording the filler stuff between this and the Heroes and Staff. So that's my plan, is we're going to do a break between Heroes and Staff and then so forth. I have to upload some Pokemon, which is fun because we're nearing... Pokemon's fun to make. You know, I love Pokemon. Beware my tornado. Okay. And take that monk. Constance defeats 1,200 enemies. That's impressive, if I do say so. I love this move. It's my favorite move of hers. There's the Shadow Ball attack. What can I say? I'm gonna love the Shadow Ball attack. Actually, I kind of want to watch the Fire Emblem movie. There is a Fire Emblem movie. It was made with the original Fire Emblem series, the one with Marth and so forth. And I kind of want to watch it because it's an OVA. You can't go wrong with those OVAs. I, in all honesty, want to watch the original Super Mario Bros. Movies. You know, the one with Bob Hoskins. I hit my microphone. My microphone's kind of iffy at times, but it still works on nice. I want to watch those, and I do want to watch the OVA, which recently had an HD treatment, which is interesting. I would love for there to be a new Fire Emblem like animated movie. In all seriousness, I think animation is probably the right way to go when it comes to video game movies, but I'm that one person that's like, yeah, I think it works better. I saw the Uncharted movie and just like, wow, this was so blasé, but I think like with a computer and the right stuff, it could work well. Now, okay, I was actually watching this interview with the guy who co-made Avatar, and he was saying like the technology shouldn't, the technology should advance the art form, not the art form advancing the technology. Or do I have it vice versa? No, because he said like he came back after Avatar into Korra, being like, "Whoa, the technology really changed," and he was able to adapt with it, which is really great. I think that's important. It's always great for a company. A company should always adapt to the technology, unlike people are going to pick on Disney. Disney just didn't really pick up on the stuff. Yeah, let's talk about animation because this is the point where I lose half the audience, but I am a huge animation fan. You probably wouldn't know that about me. I'm just looking around my room like, is there any like animation stuff I can directly point at? I'm just like, yeah, I got my Cat Noir figure. I got my Lego Simpsons stuff on display. I have my Pokemon and stuff. The Simpsons is beautiful. I was rewatching season 3 today of The Simpsons actually because FX was playing, starting season 3 again. I'm like, oh cool, I'll watch part of season 3. And I didn't hate it. I watched up to, because I'm working on a big Treehouse of Horror project, which I had to stop because I started losing interest in it. It's one of those things, and I decided, like, oh, how far did I write into it? And I'm like, okay, I will have to. It's like a big project that won't come out for like years, so this is me teasing it already. So yeah, that'd be what happening. I'm actually really excited about this year in terms of reviews. I know I keep saying that, but it's just like, oh, because we're doing the Disney stuff this year, which is very cool. I love like classic Disney, which is going to be fantastic. Celebrate Disney's 100th, which was a happy coincidence on my part. I didn't think it was Disney's 100th anniversary, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is Disney's 100th anniversary. So yeah. Also looking for this awesome new Lego minifigure series that's coming out. Oh, it looks beautiful. But we're actually going to do one more super, and then we're going to do our support conversation with Constance, which should be really good. I can't wait for you to see more of her character. She is a crazy, crazy person. So yeah, what else be going on with that? I have 2 more movies to review. in the Disney lineup. The problem is I never get around to them. I might just have a day where I'm like, okay, MH, you're going to be up all night. You're going to watch on this all weekend. You're just like, cool. That won't be till like 2 weeks, but I can just laser in and focus on them and be like, yes, I'm going to watch Winnie the Pooh and Wreck-It Ralph too. Because I did it out of order. I watched Moana. Moana wasn't horrible. But that's what the review series is for, so I could do that. But we are going to return to camp because that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna do it. Anna shop. Good to know Anna still got a shop. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do a support conversation because why not? Support with Constance. There's Constance. I actually think it's with Petra, a fellow horse lover. It is.
At last, we come face to face.
Constance, is something...
Listen here, there's no need to dance around me, for I bear you no ill will.
I am having confusion. What are you speaking of?
I speak of the bad blood between Brigid and the Empire, of course.
Ah, the war. I am having my own feelings about.
Surely you are aware that it was your father who invaded the lands of House Nouvelle, which I once called home. It was his aggressions which cost me my family, my friends, my land, everything. However, your father and many of your countrymen paid for this in the coin of their own lives. Furthermore, neither you nor I took part in that foolish conflict. Therefore, there is no merit to our dredging up the past. We need not be at each other's throats. Have I made myself clear? Good. Now farewell.
Constance has a personality of much color. I was not given a chance to give her my reply. I cannot be leaving things like this. I must be telling her that I have understanding. Constance? I am wanting to talk to you about what you were saying before.
Greetings, Petra. I fear I caused you undue distress. Please accept my humblest apologies for the offense. One from my meager and reduced circumstances has no right to insult a woman of your royal standing. As galling as this must be after the fact, I humbly beg your forgiveness.
You can have my forgiveness, although I was not taking any offense.
Oh, what overflowing kindness! Truly your mercy is too good for a wretch such as I. But I should not expect aught else from one capable of ruling an entire people. You are a mighty boulder, and I, but a pebble by the wayside.
Let me speak, Constance, please. I am knowing that our relationship is complicated. I think about this every day. It is filling my heart with pain and confusion. But you had the braveness to say what I could not.
Stop, I beg you. You will crush my sad and pathetic frame under the weight of such undeserved compliments. I think it best if I keep my own counsel from now on. Pray pay my ramblings no mind. Oh my, now I have been so presumptuous as to tell you what to do. Please excuse me while I go crawl under a rock.
I am not understanding what happened here. Which Constance should I be believing?
See, told her she was a sticky little wicket. That feels odd to say. But thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, because it does tell us out the whole algorithm, which is YouTube. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Let's take a look at Happy, and we'll dive more into her then. Till then, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.